Alright, you guys, welcome to some more token shop pipe pulls with statistics. It is week 1 of the Metropolitan Tour, and instead of waiting to pull all my token pipes next week once I collect the tokens, I'm going to go ahead and do the token pipes that I have enough for right now. I have 3,750 tokens, which I think is enough for 21 pulls. And the reason is, I'm trying to get one more super driver ticket so I can take Rosalina to level 8 for my week 1 ranked cup. This is my loadout on Paris Promenade R. I've got Rosalina, currently level 7, the Wildfire Flyer, and the Heart Balloons. And if I look in Rosalina, you can see she's level 7, needs 11 tickets, and I have 10. I haven't gotten her in the daily shop, but if I can either pull her, or, more likely, 2 super level tickets from the token shop pipe, I may be able to raise her up to level 8. And that would be good for this week's ranked cup. So let's try it. Before we go into the token shop pipe, I'm actually going to do my all clear pipe. I have this one challenge left, ring race, and let's hope that the all clear pipe is better than last week's. Or actually, if I got Black Birdo again, I guess that would actually take her to level 4, and I would use her in London this week. But let's see. Pass through rings. You got it. Okay, that's the first. I think we're gonna make it through the first one, you guys. Woo! Okay. Oh, I love these city courses. Like, Paris is such a pretty looking course. The coins are not so important as the rings right now at the moment, so luckily for me. Woo! 31. Hope that was the max. We'll see. Okay, maybe we won't see. Let's see what we get out of the all clear pipe, though. All cups cleared. Congrats! Here we go. Alright, there's Lederhosen Luigi, one of my new drivers. Waluigi Bus Driver, who is in my first week ranked cup. Kamek I've been using to collect tokens. Volandom's obviously very prevalent this tour. Peach Happy, Yoshi Goldegg, King Bob Gold, and the most used driver, Rosalina Chef, in this sweet ride. I love it. I love it, you guys. I really want to use her in this ranked cup too, but I think I'm going to have to use Pink Ninja because he's already at level 5. Like, what am I going to do, you know? Let's see what we got. Wish me luck, you guys. Alright, that's cool. The Crimson Crane. I like that. Just took that to level 6. Eventually I could get to level 7. That's cool. Alright, I just cleared a bunch of challenges. So, fast forwarded through that. Let's go into the token shop pipe. Open up the shop. I actually I am thinking about getting the Pastry Chef Me racing suit. I raced with it today in my daily challenge, today's challenge pipe, and it's pretty cute, especially when you put your own me in there. He's got like a little cake and like a little knife here. I'll show you on the screen over here. Hold on. Okay, here I am getting ready to race the Pastry Chef Me racing suit. Look at him! Look, you just put your own me in there, and you're a pastry chef. Woo! Yeah. Look at him with the cake and the little knife like he's gonna cut it. Like, he's so cute. Look at this. I mean, here's the thing. I haven't bought any me racing suits because I don't really like racing with me's, but he's just kind of cute with the cake. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should I buy him or not? Alright, let's go into the token shop, you guys. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. 3,750. I should be able to go 21 in. Too bad this is not a driver ticket, right? That's what I need, is a driver ticket. Let's see what we can get, and as usual, we will keep track of the statistics as we go along. At the end of the video, I'll have some general statistics about the token shop pipes and the totals for all the tours that I've pulled so far. Y'all, this is cool. We're starting out with a gold pipe. Let's do it. All right. I like where this is going. Glider points cap. Alright. One high-end cap. Boop. Let's keep it going, you guys. I have really enjoyed driving with the pastry items. I don't know if you saw my week 1 pipe pull video, but I stayed in until I could get both the sweet ride and the candlelight flight cake. That was 3 base point tickets. And I really enjoyed driving those items. Alright, let's keep going. 70 tokens to fire the pipe. And what'll it be? We got one really good and one really bad. You guys. It's a good pipe for us. Let's see what we can. I still really do want those super driver tickets though. Alright, a driver points cap. Can we get a cart points cap too? That would be cool. So let's see. High-end cap ticket. That's our second. Cool. See what we can get. Another green pipe. Hopefully not as green as the last one. Alright, that's alright. It's well, okay, it's cart skill tickets, so normal level tickets. There we go. One set of normal level tickets. Boop-a-doo. Thank you to those of you who were able to do 2-player challenge races with me to help me get some of the tokens to be able to do this. Race with Crystal from Tour to Cart. Raced with Coconut. Raced with my sister. So, I appreciate you guys racing with me. 1,500 coins. That's cool. At last tour, I got a bunch of 1,000 coins. So, 1,500. That's more, right? More is better. Well, I don't know. Sometimes. In this case. Alright, 100. We still have so many tokens close to what we originally had. Like, the first few you pull take hardly any tokens at all, which I think is a good mechanism by Nintendo to get people to be able to pull on the token pipe. And then it grows as you get further and further into it, kind of just to keep it going so that it lasts longer. That was the purpose of having the token pipe in here, of course, is for us to have something to do where the token shop doesn't just empty and then we're done playing the tour wondering, what are we going to do the whole time, right? So, number 7. It's the birthday girl. Alright, a normal cart. There we go. One normal cart. I hope that was 7 pulls. I think so, yeah. Now it's at 120, which is 70 more than before, so that must be right. Really would like those super tickets, but you know, if I need to, I'll buy one for that inflated price out of the tier shop. I think it's only 1,000 coins more to get a super level ticket out of the tier shop. Koopa Troopa is a normal driver. There we go. Alright. So 2 normals. So we're pretty high on normals for items, but we're a little bit high on the high-end cap tickets, which is cool. We got 2 gold pipes so far out of this. Is going to be our 9. 3 gold pipes out of 9. That's cool. Take the square root. Hopefully it's divided by 3 and not the square root. Another driver cap ticket. Nice. All right. So that's our 3rd high-end cap ticket. 2 drivers and 1 cart. Okay, so I don't know if this is a secret. I was going to say, do you want to know a secret? It should be a secret if it's not. I actually spent a high-end driver cap ticket on, what's his name? Waluigi the bus driver, because he's level 4 and he was at 800, and I felt bad for him. I was like, okay. So it's nice to get a couple high-end driver cap tickets back and replenish what we spent on the Waluigi bus driver. He's probably never going to show up again until the next city course. This is not really 1,500 coins. This was a super driver because it was Pit Crew Toad, who we've got triple capped at level 8, which I recommend that. He's a very good, useful super driver with the boomerang skill. Shows up on... I've used him to boombox to really good effect on like one of the Rosalina's Ice World, maybe one of the Mario circuits. He's a useful super driver. We got the super tickets. Normal cap ticket is a normal glider cap ticket. Yeah, as if I need any normal gliders to be uncapped. Okay. Keep it going. Keep it rolling here, you guys. What do we have? So far, the only level tickets we've gotten were the 3 normal cart level tickets. Can we get any super level tickets? Let's see. We've gotten those high-end cap tickets too, but no high-end level tickets. So, the level tickets are, in a sense, the most useful thing. For normal and super, you get more than one grouped together, but in general, if you get an item, you're forced to get that item. But if you get a level ticket, you can use it on any item from that category that you want. So that's what's so nice about the level tickets. I want to use it on Rosalina. Boop-a-doo. There's pipe. 180 this time. And you can see we're getting down toward, you know, halfway through the rubies, the tokens that we started with. So careful. 3 rubies. We shouldn't joke about that, but do be careful. Do be careful. All right, we're still in the app. This is good. We're like way more than half. We're like 2/3 of the way through the pulls I'm about to do right now, but we're about almost halfway through the tokens I started with. All right, that is a driver super cap ticket. What I just need is a driver super level ticket. Let's get one of those two, all right? Driver super level ticket. Wish me luck, you guys. It's such a little thing. I could just go to the tier shop and buy it, but it would be so fun to get one without having to pay that extra price. 2,000 coins. Well, so okay, so also, actually, considering the amount of coins that I'm pulling out of this, I could just go buy it, so. No worries, either way. Now we're down to an even 1,500. Boop-a-doo. 5 item tickets. All right. Got plenty of item tickets. I've been using some though. I've been using them to try and get some triple banana frenzies, or if I get a good triple banana frenzy with Waluigi Bus Driver, who said I had uncapped to race on Berlin Byways 2RT. That one where you go on the train tracks that I really like. So, boop-a-doo. Base point tickets again. 3 base point tickets. I think we got 1, 2, 3 more pulls right now, so it'll be up to 21 total. And then, through the magic of television, I'll come back next week. But for you, it'll be right away. What are we gonna get out of this gold pipe? I think this is number 4 for gold pipes. A cart points cap. So we've got all 3 kinds of points cap ticket. 2 drivers, 1 cart, and 1 glider. High-end points cap ticket. That's really cool. 2 more to go. 400 and 450. Good, perfect. I have 450 tokens left. I'll be able to do 21 pulls, just as I suspected. Alright, the DK Jumbo. It is a super cart. That is actually, you can see I have it at level 7. It's a useful cart on things like Rock Mountain, Dino Jungle. It actually pairs up with Toadette Explorer, my favorite driver, on a couple of courses, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, it's those super driver tickets here, or I'm gonna have to go down to the tier shop and buy it. So, nope. Okay, so 3,000 coins is what you might think a super driver ticket should cost, but in the tier shop it actually costs 4,000. But with the amount of coins I've got here, I'll go buy it. I'll see you in a moment when I come back for the second half of my Token Shop Pipe Pull video. Alright, I'm back. Told you I would be. In keeping with the pastry theme, I got my iced tea, Scottish breakfast milk tea. Got my cannoli. Hopefully that checks out, with Mario being Italian. And just to follow up on that super driver ticket, I did go ahead and buy the super driver ticket from the tier shop, took Rosalina to level 8. I think I got up into about 4th place, and then passed a few times back down to 6th or 7th. But on Tuesday, and I'll just say I had an arrow by my name with the score I was going for, because I'm not trying to be a sleeper on purpose. FYI, be a friendly ranked competitor. But I did go in on Tuesday, open up the Daily Selects, and there was the Wildfire Flyer. And lo and behold, I thought I had the Wildfire Flyer just at level 4. It was my top cart for Paris R with Rosalina. But actually, the Wildfire Flyer was at 4.5. So when I bought it from the Daily Selects, went to level 5. I popped 5 uncapped tickets on it. I had gotten Heart Balloons Glider out of the tier shop as well, and that was at 3 out of 5. Popped 2 level tickets to take that to level 7, and I managed to get back into 3rd place and tier up. And with the rank situation this week, that Rosageddon or Gorilla Apocalypse, whatever you're gonna call it, and most of us having a big slate of bots in our ranked cup, I don't seem to be having any ill effects so far, so hopefully that continues. Let's go back in and clear the rest of the token shop pipe. I got my other 5,000 tokens that I need for the last 10 pulls, and stay tuned for the end of the video because I have some really cool statistics and a history of the 2-player challenge in Mario Kart Tour, so look forward to that. Alright, token shop pipe. Let's go, 10 left. So far we've gotten those 4 gold pipes, high-end cap tickets, so let's hope that we can get one more. If it's like the square root, like right now I have a little over, when I had 16 pulls, I had 4. Hopefully in the next few we'll have 5, because the square root of 25 is 5. Let's see. Shy guy, so normal driver. Okay, second normal driver out of this pipe. We can just keep going now, because the price stays the same, so it lets you stay in until you fire all 10. Another green pipe. Let's hope for 2 more gold pipes. But if we don't get it, at least we know we've already gotten some good stuff out of here. There we go, 2,000 coins. We're ahead on coins. Look, we're almost double the expected value of coins in this pipe so far. But let's hope for 2 more, because if it's going by square root, like when I had 9 pipes, there were 3 gold pipes. The square root of 36 is 6, so hopefully we can round up like that. We're actually going to do 31 pipes. Boop-a-doo. Look at those toads down there. They're always so excited when you fire this pipe. Toad's in that postcard too. Toad goes like everywhere in this game, but he does have a good number of alts, but people are pointing out he's on all these city postcards and does not get any city alts. I think someone said someone's got to take the picture, right? He just likes to tag along. He's a fun-loving guy. Now, is Toad brothers with Toadette, or are they just friends? What's the relationship there? I know they're not like a couple or anything, because I did research that because I'm such a Toadette fan. But let's see. Cart 3 point boost tickets. I use some point boost tickets, actually. I rarely do, but I use some when I suddenly double cap the Wildfire Flyer for use in the Ranked Cup on Tuesday. I went ahead and used some more just on the other couple of carts I didn't have maxed out, so that I didn't feel like I had to keep racing with them in multiplayer too. 5 item tickets. Okay, now we're into the rough stretch here, but we've got 5 left, so hopefully we can get 1 or 2 gold pipes in these last 5. Hopefully we can get a level ticket, glider level ticket. Taking that green sprout to level 6 really drained out all of my glider high-end level tickets, but it was fun to do. I like being on the green sprout gang. It looks really good in this setup. Here, maybe I'll be able to show you. No, I'll just tell you about it. It looks really good in this setup. I've been racing with Luigi Painter, because he's new for me, the Lime Teacup, which was also a Paris cart, and the green sprout, because it's also green with the lime being a little different shade of green, but it gives it a nice relief. This is rough, you guys. Base point tickets and item tickets. Okay. 3 more. Let's have some good luck here. Buffy, give me some good luck for having Scottish breakfast tea, please. Okay. 5 is better than 3, but is it really when it's glider tickets? I did use them on the green sprout, as you saw this week, so if you watched my other video. We'll replenish a few of them here. Alright, let's get 1 more gold pipe then. There's 1 more pipe left after this. Let's end it with a bang. 1,500 coins. We really are ahead on coins, though, which is good. So, makes me not feel bad about buying a super ticket in the tier shop earlier this week. Truthfully, we are ahead on high-end cap tickets, and we already were when I finished my pulls the other night, so can't say too much bad about that. Okay, that was a lot of base point tickets and item tickets, but you can't say too much bad about the pipe, because we did come out ahead in terms of high-ends according to the odds. A little low in rubies, but a little high in coins. So there are your token shop statistics for this pipe. Let's look at the totals, which I try to show for all the pipes since the token shop's been introduced, which I believe is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tours now. We'll see in the statistics in a minute. 192 pipes fired, 62,500 coins, 50 rubies, so those are both a little above the expected values. Most of this is a little above the expected values, except for normal items, to tell you the truth. Item tickets and base point tickets, alright. Little ahead on level tickets for supers, about right at the expectation of 3 or 2.9 level tickets for high ends. Then you see we're a little ahead on, more ahead on points cap tickets for high ends, not on supers. We're close to our expected number of items out of the pipe, 1 extra high end item, so it's been a good pipe. One of the things that makes it easier to pull is having the 2-player challenge. We're going to look at some 2-player challenge statistics. First I'm going to put up these kind of overall statistics. So here are some general statistics about the token shop pipe pulls that I've done. We've had 7 token events. You can see the breakdown. 3 collecting tokens from courses, and really 4 because you do that also in the team rally. 3 causing opponents to crash. And as you can see, it's still 0% of the causing opponents to crash where I've been able to clear the token shop pipe, and all the times from courses. It's way easier for me at least, and I think for a lot of people collecting coins from courses. This is the average number of token shops fired, so it's not just all or nothing, 100 or 0%, but you can see still 22 2/3 shop pipes fired on average when we've been causing opponents to crash. You can also see that little blue pie piece, when I go back and forth, gets a little bite taken out of it when you go from the number of events to the number of pipes we fired, because I fired a lot more pipes in the courses and team rally compared to every time we've had to cause opponents to crash. So now there is something going on right now, so let's look into multiplayer, called the 2-player challenge. Several of you have played with me on a 2-player challenge this week, and I appreciate that. We look in here, it's versus the Metropolitan team, and you can see in the news announcement who you're going to be going up against. You don't have to pick Mario and Luigi, who are the 2 players that show up here, but it shows you're going up against this team of Rosalina Chef. For some reason, Mario Chef is considered a Metropolitan driver, probably because there's just so many food items in there, and most of the rest of it is Paris or London themed, kind of like the London and Paris pipe. So, but this is actually the 9th 2-player challenge that we've had in Mario Kart Tour. The first one was way back in the Mario Tour last March, a year ago. So in the Mario Tour, they introduced the 2-player challenge. It was versus the Koopa Freerunning Racing Team, captained by Gold Koopa Freerunning, and the rest were red. I think because that was the only other freerunning color that we had in the game at the time. The ranked rewards didn't come until later, where we got a couple more colors of freerunning Koopas. And I think at the time, it was kind of novel. It was a neat idea. I helped my sister to get some tokens, or like players who don't get tokens as fast as I did. But it was still a 1,000 token shop, so it was kind of like, you don't really need it because you're going to clear the token shop anyway. When they introduced the token shop in the first year of the game, it was actually called the event shop. I remember I started playing kind of shortly after they introduced that, I think. And it was only in week 2 of the tour, or only maybe for the last week and a half. It didn't start on the first day of the tour always. I remember in Los Angeles, I think it was like clearing, getting banana hits to get tokens, and it was kind of tough to clear it in week 2, but it was nice because it gave you something new to do. When they starting it on the first day of the tour, then it was kind of like, well, we're going to clear it anyway. So I think that's why more recently they've added this token shop pipe, because they realized that we need something to keep doing in week 2. So after the Mario Tour, they introduced the 2-player challenge. They returned in the Wedding Tour versus Bowser's Minions. So you can see up here Bowser and the Koopa King, Bowser Jr. in the Clown Cart, and it's the 4 Bros in the Bullet Blasters. Then after that, that was in June, it was the Frost Tour, which was in August, I believe, after Mario vs. Peach. In the Frost Tour, it was versus Ice Bros. And it says versus Ice Bros, but you can see it's Fire and Ice in the Cactex, and then the other 4 are Boomerang and Hammer Bros. Then it was the 2nd Anniversary Tour when it returned for the 4th 2-player challenge. This was versus City Racers, and you can see they're looking good in their B-Dasher Mark IIs. You got Mario Racing in the original B-Dasher Mark II for Tokyo. Pauline Party Time in the red for New York. You got Luigi Lederhosen, and I'm not sure what it's called, like chrome or silver, the Mercedes-looking one, basically, for Berlin. You've got Rosalina Aurora in the cream B Dasher, which I would like to have, but I don't have any of those. It's such a pretty kart, and it goes really well with her Super Glider color as well. You've got Baby Peach Cherub in... Oh, she was for Vancouver, by the way. I didn't say. You've got Baby Peach Cherub in the pink B Dasher Mark II for Paris, and you've got Baby Mario Koala in the green for Sydney. And London and Los Angeles have left the chat, or they kind of took an L on that one. Get it? Because they start with L, London, Los Angeles. All right, never mind. So that was versus City Racers, and kind of to show off the B Dasher Mark IIs. Drum up support for pulling that pipe. In the Space Tour, the Rosalina team returned for 2-player challenge. There's Mama Rosalina, looking good in the Comet Tail and the Galaxy Glider, with her team of 5 baby drivers. And they actually look pretty good, even though they're all racing normal karts and gliders. The colors go really well with them, and they're nicely themed. The 6th 2-player challenge was in the New Year's 2022 tour when Meowser came to the game, and it was versus the New Year's team. So you can see, obviously, Mario Hakama and Peach Kimono were New Year's themed from the original year of the game. You got other party time drivers, Pauline, Toad, Lakitu, and for some reason, Rosalina Aurora is in the New Year's team, but I'm not going to complain because she's cute, and she's got this great looking set, the Comet Tail and the what's it called, Luma Parafoil, which I really like that set. It was one of the earlier sets that I completed in the game. The 7th 2-player challenge, and the last before they dropped level 8, was the Sky Tour. It was the very last tour before level 8 versus Team Kamek, and you can see you've got Gold Koopa Free running in the party wing, because he's got a party, he's gold, in the gold glider, and the rest of the Koopa Free runnings are in the regular para wing and the paper glider, it looks like. So, after the Sky Tour, the game had a lot of changes brought to it with the level 8 update. You had level 8, you had the introduction of Mii suits, and we were sitting there grinding tokens using Mii racers. Granted, it gave us an opportunity to raise the base points, but we're sitting there using Mii racers thinking to ourselves, why don't we have a 2-player challenge now when we really need it? We have to sit here and use these Mii drivers over and over again. So let's take a look at the tours in the modern era, where there was no 2-player challenge, all right? So no 2-player challenge in the Mii Tour, and that was before the token shop pipe was introduced, but yet it was kind of a grind to get those tokens because you had to use Mii drivers to do it. Next tour was the Samurai Tour, and we were causing opponents to crash. This is when they introduced the token shop pipe to the game, and I did not clear that, even though I remember some players like, I think Carlos did it on stream because it was a novelty, it was a new thing. I think that Draco posted a video, I think Kevin Garrett did too, where they cleared it. I remember Draco grinding a lot that first weekend to get the tokens to clear it. But I did not because it was causing opponents to crash. We reminisced about the days of having 2-player challenge at that point, which would have made our lives easier. After the Samurai Tour was the Yoshi Tour. That's not on this slide because in the Yoshi Tour there actually was a 2-player challenge when we didn't really need it because we were all grinding with a new coin box driver, and they increased the proportion of tokens appearing, I think on course, definitely in the coin boxes for that tour. So it was kind of like easy to clear the token shop in that tour compared to everything else. After Yoshi, it was back to making opponents crash in the Amsterdam Tour, and I remember Crystal on Tour de Kart saying, why can't we have 2-player challenge now? I think it was her. It's like, we had it last tour and we really miss it because we're causing opponents to crash again. Would have been nice. After the Amsterdam Tour came the Doctor Tour. Now we were collecting tokens from courses again, but they reduced the token probabilities back to what it was before, prior to the Yoshi Tour. So we didn't have a new coin boxer, and also the coin probabilities were reduced. So I did have to grind a few days at the end of that tour in order to empty all the pipes, but I did it. After the Doctor Tour came the Bowser versus Peach, or Peach versus Bowser Tour. And that was obviously the easiest to clear because you get so many bonuses for finishing races when you use your team drivers that it's easy to get the tokens. In that tour, we did not need a 2-player challenge. And then came the Baby Tour, or the Cat Tour, where we're causing opponents to crash again. And we were like, oh, All these ones causing opponents to crash, it would have been nice to have a 2-player challenge, because I did not empty the pipe in any of those. And following that, it's the current tour, Metropolitan Tour. And so that brings us to the 2-player challenges in the modern era. There's 2 of them since the release of level 8, and 2 of them since the token shop pipe was introduced the following tour. That's the Yoshi Tour versus Team Yoshi. You see both of the Egg Hunt Yoshis here, gold and plain, in their signature sets. Then you see a few other Yoshis in the Egg One and the Eggshell Glider. And then during the Metropolitan Tour, which is currently going on, you see here on the screen, it's versus the Metropolitan team, with Chef Mario, Chef Rosalina, and these Paris and London themed items. So, both of the tours in the modern era where we've had a 2-player challenge, we haven't really needed it, but it's been nice. It's certainly helped me clear the tokens earlier this tour. We haven't really needed it because we've been collecting coins from courses, and in Yoshi I think we particularly didn't really need it. But this got me thinking, I wonder if all of the previous 2-player challenges have been collecting coins from courses. I thought I remembered a couple that hadn't been, but I wasn't sure, so I did some research. And if anyone actually remembers the method we were collecting tokens in all of these tours, I'll be very impressed. But I'll go through and tell you. So if you want to pause the video and write it out, make a guess, and then you can check it as we go through. All right, welcome back if you paused it. So Mario Tour, we were collecting tokens from courses, and the gold Koopa free running might have used a coin box even and given you some more tokens if you were lucky. In the Wedding Tour versus Bowser's Minions, we were collecting tokens from courses, and Mario Wedding or Tuxedo was introduced, and so therefore that maybe gave people a chance to collect more tokens. In the Frost Tour versus the Ice Bros, we were collecting tokens from courses. Okay, so you see a theme going here? Will it continue? In the second anniversary tour versus City Racers with all the B-Dasher Mark IIs, we were collecting tokens from courses. All right. In the Space Tour versus Rosalina team with Mama Rosalina, we were collecting tokens, surprise, by causing opponents to crash. So, by causing opponents to crash, we collected these tokens, and that was actually, I remember that being helpful to collect tokens. Then in the New Year's 2022 tour, when Meowser was introduced, we were collecting tokens, not just by causing opponents to crash, but actually also by hitting Katamatsu. So it's kind of cool when you get these like holiday-themed Katamatsu or festive trees or jack-o'-lanterns on the course. That could actually be fun when we get that again, and we have to use that to help us get the 10,000 tokens. I like hitting the Katamatsus and hitting the jack-o'-lanterns in order to earn tokens. That's really helpful. So, and then in the Sky Tour with Kamek, we were collecting tokens from courses. So you do see there were 2-player challenges where we collected tokens while causing opponents to crash. It's happened before, and it could happen again. Let's hope it does soon, all right? So those are the statistics. I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I got some other ideas approaching for other videos to post on the channel. So if you want to be notified when those show up, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in Bangkok. Bye!